That was Crazed Men, Rap House,
Yo.
Straight Jackets, Volume 3. What now?
So we started off mad backwards this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy H1. I don't even feel like doing this shit no more. I feel like we should just jump into this shit now. Yo, it's your boy H1, aka Swahim Allah, aka Smoothie One. I don't know why.
Allah, Big Buck.
Yo. Pardon us, guys. The tequila probably got us a little slizzy right now. Yo. But anyway, that's what it is. H1. Yo, before they introduce yourself, nigga.
You all know me. Life of the party.
Life of the party.
I don't know, but this tequila, we never drink this shit no more, man. I'm like, we fucked up the intro. We probably gonna fuck up the middle. The end of this shit just gonna cut off. Like, I don't know.
Forgive us in advance for the particular podcast.
Yeah, right. It's 100% real.
It's,
Go ahead, Flock.
What it is.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Let me introduce yourself. Boom.
This type of Saturday we on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Live in effect, live and direct. Flacco, D-Malo, you already know what it is. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just start off by letting you guys know where you can find us at patreon.com, Stitcher, iHeart.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn/Alexa. If you got Alexa, you make sure you do that if you're on Amazon. Buzzsprouts, YouTube.com/Sonik Gemz Podcast. You can listen to all the versions there. Facebook.com, Sonik Gemz Podcast. Everything Sonik Gemz Podcast. Sonik Gemz Podcast on Twitter. Drop a line. Be honest, we're never on Twitter, but just drop a line anyway. Maybe we'll end up on that bitch. I know we got an account, though. We lit. Sonik Gemz Podcast.witsit.com/listen. That's the website. You want to take a look at everybody that's involved. And, of course, Sonik Gemz Podcast at Gmail for all your inquiries. If you got a small business you want us to come through, it will come through to your spot, promote your business, and then, you will also be a sponsor for us. So if you got merch, then we will definitely add that to the Patreon where people can win your merch and so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Yay. So, what up, niggas?
Yo.
How's everybody doing this week?
It's a long week. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, it's like this week is over for like the new one to start like in a couple fucking hours. And it's spring forward today too. So y'all niggas better push your clock forward at 1 o'clock. It'll be 2 o'clock. So you lose that hour.
I got a smartphone. I don't worry about it.
Shit does it on its own.
Yeah, if it doesn't, it's shit.
You're like, how the fuck is it 3 o'clock?
No.
Every time.
What? Feel like I'm old. Shut up. Stupid phone.
Yo, I remember those days looking at the watch and daylight saving time. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Daylight? What the hell?
Yeah, you get
Sunny outside.
Yeah, so now it'll get dark at like 9 now.
Dark, yeah.
But this week has been weird because it's just been raining the entire week.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a little
And I'm not like rain like it's like mood rain. Like you want to go fuck. It's like why the fuck is it so wet outside?
Yo,
This is
it's
just
ridiculous, yo. It's
It was
ridiculous.
ugly these last couple weeks.
Yeah, it was. And it's not even like the rainy season either.
Right.
It's just like
it's
supposed to
weird
be
as shit.
cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's just raining for
It's
no
just
reason
raining.
at all.
Yeah.
But even like what you said was supposed to be cold. It really hasn't been that cold this winter.
No,
it's
it has
just
not.
the rain. I don't
No,
know.
it hasn't.
It's Georgia weather. Georgia weather had your ass looking fucking crazy out there.
Yeah, it's
With
menopausal.
fucking-
Shit
with-
is like
with a
hot
hat.
flashes.
Yeah, with a hat, sweatpants, and the tank top. With some
One Timberland on and a flip flop in the other one.
Like you ready for everything.
A North Face and swimming trunks.
No.
With a bubble vest.
With a bubble vest on. Like, nigga, you mad at
I've
cool
never
and warm.
understood bubble vest. I
Like-
really didn't.
Like the vest in general.
Yeah, just a vest in general. Like it's a vest.
I want to talk shit about it, but I got one. So I
I thought it was like the weirdest clothing. Like just it's a vest. So nothing is covered but your chest hair.
Just the chest.
But all your arms is loose.
that was a big New York thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like vest, like bubble vest.
But I never got it. Like, why?
I don't know. They used to look cool as fuck with Tim's. That's all I know.
With a hoodie underneath.
Yo, with the hoodie underneath.
And then you wear a
that shit
hoodie
was
underneath,
hard.
so it's like, why the vest?
You wear a hoodie underneath your jackets, and they supposed to do the same shit.
Yeah, but again, this is a vest. This is some shit. Like, that's like you put on a bathing suit and then put a hoodie on. You be like, where are you going?
That's true.
Where are you going, sir? I'm confused.
Nigga, I don't know.
That nigga was like Jadakiss.
All I know is
Up north started some shit.
Yeah, all I know is them shits was hot, especially the Hilfiger one, the red and blue shit.
Yep.
Fucking love that shit with the big Hilfiger on the back.
Yeah,
It was just
that shit like a cape.
Yeah, we made that
was,
motherfucker a
though.
lot of money.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Tommy Hilfiger, it
and
was like
and
the
he was racist
fucking
as
bomb
fuck.
in the 90s. Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
was. Well, they all racist.
Thank you, black people.
Mm-hmm.
Bought my second
yes.
boat this year. Thank you.
That's right. None of those clothes were like, fucking designed for us. None of them shits.
No.
Like Polo, like Ralph Lauren was like, why the fuck are these niggas wearing my goddamn Polo shirts?
No, there's a horse on there.
There's a horse on it.
These niggas wearing that shit.
These niggas wearing it
I know.
with Timberlands.
I know.
They wear
What?
everything with
I know.
Timberlands.
What did they say? Polo down.
Like,
What?
what is this?
Oh, this keep
And
making
then
it.
he started making urban
Oh, yeah.
clothes,
Yeah.
quote unquote. I was like, fuck it, I got to get hip to this shit.
I gotta tap into it.
I got to.
Fuck
Shit,
it.
all of them did it. Tommy Hilfiger was the same shit. All of them
Yeah.
was making golf clothes and shit. And then
Yeah.
niggas started wearing the fucking jacket, and he's just like, oh my god,
We got a hit.
we got to do it.
We got to create an urban line.
My Polo is still popular
Different colors.
till this day. A
Green.
Polo fucking, what do you call this shit? Not the button down, the fucking shit with the short sleeves. I'm drunk.
Polo.
Polo,
No, but like, what is the shirt called? The
collar.
no.
Oh,
Crew.
shit.
No,
V?
the fucking regular polo shirt with the 3 buttons and the short
I
sleeves.
thought it was called a polo.
Yeah, that's what you
I thought it was just a polo.
No,
shirt.
but that's the name. That's the brand. Those shirts are called something else.
I thought it was a shirt.
No,
collared polo.
Collar-
I don't know what the
yeah.
fuck you talking
No,
I
about.
don't want to
Polo.
talk to y'all niggas anymore.
Every
man.
time somebody
Yeah,
tells me wear your polos, they point to the same fucking
It's like
shit.
It is,
shit,
but
yeah.
that's the name of the shit. Okay,
No,
that's a
nigga.
perfect segue to this.
So it's a polo
That's
polo?
like, okay, for instance, it's like chapstick, right?
Yeah.
Everyone uses chapstick, but that's not the name of the thing. It's lip balm,
That's true too.
right?
everybody
It's-
call it chapstick.
Everyone calls it chapstick because that's the
Right.
name of the brand.
Right.
So when you put on a polo, it's like we all know, but that's not the name of that fucking shirt.
I don't know what it's called then. I always call it a polo.
Collars.
Collar shirt?
With the short sleeves.
Collar shirt. It don't matter if it's short or long.
I don't want to talk to y'all
Collars.
niggas, man. I swear to God, y'all niggas
You
is driving
goddamn
me crazy.
angry drunk.
Making me upset. Somebody out there that's listening, please
Where is our Google
fucking
intern?
I
What
don't
the fuck
know.
is going on
We
here?
need one. We need one. It is a polo. Yes, that's how we all know it. But
Yes.
that's not the name of the fucking shirt.
Bruh, if you go to job interview, they be like, polo.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they say
They
polo.
do. They do. It
Yeah,
is.
I don't.
That's synonymous with that shit.
I don't know.
Like all boots are called Timberlands. Like nigga, no, they're not.
No, they're not. That is
No,
not true.
that's not.
I'm
Trust
from
me.
New York.
True,
Sorry,
no.
I don't.
Well, no, shit. My mom got me. I was like, Mom, I need some Tims. She's like, what the fuck are Tims? So she came home with some Tims. Like,
T-I-M-S?
T-I-M apostrophe S. And she had one branch on that.
Yo, you know why I'm laughing?
I'm confused.
Because I've seen them shits, the TIMS shit.
Yeah, it's just they're called Tims.
Yo, they're
My
called
mom was
Tim's.
so happy. She said, Footy, I got you some Tims. I said, yes. I ran downstairs. I said, what the fuck is
Nigga,
this
this
shit?
says Timothy on it, mom.
It's just a Tim's. She said, yes, Tim's. I said, no. I want Timberlands. You did not say Timberlands. You said you want Tim's. You're going to wear that to school tomorrow. You know what them shits cost? Yeah, $10. Throw them shits out the fucking window.
Yo. Oh, man. I can't
Oh,
even
man.
front that. I did that same shit like my freshman year in high school. I could not get Tim's for shit. I begged my father. I'm like, Dad, please. We went to the store. He was like, $120? He was like, all right, I'm going to hit you with this hot 30. You get these shits, they look just like it.
Just like it.
Man, I wore them shits one time
Them shits
in
hurt
the
like
snow. Nigga, the fucking sole came off.
Oh.
I was in school, they were like, this girl was like, yo, what happened to you? What happened to your shoes? I was like, nah, the snow fucked my shit up, yo.
Snow fuck my
I
Snow
fucked your
fucked my
shit
shit
up.
up. She's like, nigga.
No.
You know what?
Those
Nigga,
were made for that. Snow
Nigga, my dad was like, You want construction boots to wear to school? What the fuck is going on? I was like, Dad, everybody's wearing them. I need a pair. She was like, nah, I'm confused. You're like, if you going to work like 8 to 5, you wear a hard hat.
You want work boots to look nicer?
I know.
Yeah,
What's
I
wrong with
fucking
you?
do.
I do, Dad. That's what it is. He like, listen, your shoe allowance is $50. Whatever you add it up, I don't give a fuck. Do what the hell you want to do.
Yo, that was my sneaker allowance too. So
Yeah,
like
$50.
$60, man.
Yeah, that's
when
it.
I got 60, I felt like I was a king.
Yeah.
Son. I was like, what?
That shit added up.
Like, yo, we start putting outfits together.
Oh
like,
my God,
Nigga,
son.
put it out, and my shit laid out.
I couldn't wait for first day of school. I was like, I'm about to be
super
Fresh.
cool.
what? I could not
Had
wait.
the outfit already hanging behind the door.
I'm telling you,
Nigga
nigga.
looking at that shit
I'm
like,
just looking at it like,
I'm about to go
I'ma
stunting on these
kill 'em.
niggas.
Had the shoes with the socks laid on the side of it. You couldn't tell me shit. I couldn't wait to
Why
put
was
it
the
on.
first day of school that important?
Nigga, that's
Like,
what,
why was it?
Nigga, that's battlegrounds. Like, you know when you ready.
yeah, when
You
you
know.
in the process of making first impressions,
Yeah.
you want that shit to
But you know
stick.
you was gonna wear that outfit again. Like,
Yeah, but it didn't matter.
It
Everybody
didn't
had
matter
the
though.
fresh.
Once you saw it again, like I
Like,
already got what I want. Like,
But it was no mistake. Like, this had to be your freshest outfit the first day of school. If that wasn't your freshest day, niggas like, oh man, it's gonna be a long year for you, my brother. If that shit you put on was not fresh, it's gonna be a long year for you, my
when did
brother.
that
Hey, it
stop
was like-
mattering? Did it ever stop mattering to you guys?
What?
No, it did for me. I think like junior
College?
year. No, for me, like junior year, fresh senior year of high school. I stopped giving a fuck about freshman year because none of us went to the first day of school. Niggas just
yeah.
cut school, and because the first day was bullshit, so niggas
That's
just
true.
come, go get your classes, and then dip right out. That's how it was in
yeah,
Brooklyn.
maybe
Well, I
about
was skipping
junior
school.
year.
But I only
Maybe
had like
about,
4
yeah,
classes.
Junior year, 'cause about freshman and sophomore, I knew the ins and outs. So.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't give a fuck about that. Senior year, I had senioritis. I didn't give a fuck about nothing, son.
Yeah.
But I only had like 4 classes, so it was like I was just there to either skip or try and get some pussy.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's how it was for me junior year. I only had like 4 classes. I was out of school at like 12.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man,
And I
used to-
skipped 2 of them shits.
Yeah.
I get to school at 10. I'm like, nigga, we good? Let's go play ball, nigga.
know, man.
Time for basketball.
Word, you're going to third, we out.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Shit, I had a job at Kroger. That shit was crazy as fuck.
Mm.
Yeah. But then I can only work like 10 hours. I'm like, what the fuck do I have this job for?
Well, you made a good $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back then, that was good money.
That was good
That
money.
was
That was gas money and shoe money and, you know.
You had a whip. I didn't have a whip in high school. so
Shit, I had a whip my sophomore year.
that's the best part about the South. These niggas had cars dumb early.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just upgraded your bus pass in New York. You got shot. Yeah,
Now,
nigga.
you
I
had
got
to have a car down
I
here.
got the rail, nigga. Take the train with this bitch.
You know,
No,
like,
nigga.
my Metro car color different than yours. Fuck that. Remember that shit when they came
Hell
out with
yeah.
different colors?
Oh my God.
No, but
Yo.
you in the South, nigga. And nobody's gonna come pick you up.
But y'all drove the fucking. They had the yellow buses that pick niggas up and shit.
Yeah.
We didn't have none of them shits.
We had to.
You had the regular
We
goddamn.
had the yellow bus, but if you ain't go to school right around the corner, that shit was not for you.
No. When did you start going to school by yourself? What
do you mean?
age were you?
Oh, middle school.
However old I was for 4th grade.
Yeah, I was early middle school.
I was 8. 3rd grade or 4th grade? Yeah, 4th grade because I started. I'm a late.
I was around the
nigga.
same time.
Yeah, so I'm going to school by myself. My mother was like, "Look, I'm not taking not taking you to school.
No, you know
I gotta
what's
go to
crazy?
work."
Like my mom worked at my elementary school. She worked there, so we would have to leave at the house at the same time. And
Oh, shit.
You couldn't do
You
shit.
could do nothing.
I
Damn.
was thinking that shit ain't stopped me. Fuck out of
What?
But I mean, like, but that's how I learned how to leave by myself. The whole routine of going back and forth for however long with my mom. When my mom started making friends at work and she was just conversing all over the place, like, yo, mom, I'll see you at the house. I'm out. My friends are going. I'm not about to sit here. I know where I'm going.
Yeah. I know how to get
I'm
home.
either gonna catch you at the bus stop or I'm gonna catch you at the house. I'm
You know
out.
how funny that is? You'd never allow your kid to do that nowadays.
No.
Nah.
Never in a
Now,
fucking
no.
million
No.
years
But
would
it's-
you allow an
it's-
8-year-old to go to
It's a
school by
weird
herself.
time now. Like, you can't do that shit. These niggas out there snatching people out in fucking vans and shit. Fucking Mazda 6s, they snatching up kids. Like, I don't know, bro. It's a weird
8-year-old.
time.
I look at my fucking 11-year-old nephew, and I'm like, he has to get dropped off at school. Like somebody has to take him, or he's taking the bus.
Right.
But like fucking letting him go, and I'm looking. I was like 11. Nigga, I've been by this time. I'm a veteran going to school by myself. You won't even think about that shit.
No,
like not even
impossible.
a question. It never happened.
No.
Bro, my
Hell
kid
no. You wanna go where?
literally
Who?
is it's like a 4 or 5 minute walk from my house. It was like, nah, bro, you ain't doing that shit. Nah,
Jesus
impossible.
Christ.
But it was back in the day. Nigga, you better walk your ass
Dude,
out.
I'm telling you, my elementary school was like around the corner, maybe 5 blocks. My mother used to make my brother walk with me because his high school was like a couple of blocks up from that.
Right.
One day, this nigga just hit the corner and was like, yo, nigga, you know where to go, right? It's like, I'm about to go with my girl over here. I was like, nigga, you supposed to walk me. He's like, I'm looking at the school, nigga. You all right. Just,
Go.
you can walk. You
Yeah.
can make it there.
If you can't make it, we got a problem.
Yeah, for real. And I'm like,
You better not tell mom.
I'm telling you, it's $1, nigga. I'm like, oh, nigga, thank you.
I know.
Good. Let me get me 2 quarter waters.
Give me a dream bar.
You know what I mean? I'm good. Yeah, nowadays, goddamn, the world sucks. These kids are like
nowadays.
terrible. Me and my homegirl were talking about payphones earlier.
Ain't no payphone.
Like payphones. It's like she was like she went to like a hospital. I think her niece was giving birth, and she was like inside of the hospital in the downstairs. There's like hospitals they have payphones downstairs. She was like her kids were just like amazed by this shit, and they were like, "Well, how do you use that? You can't take it with you. You just gotta leave it. How does it work attached to the wall?
Yeah.
That's what kids look at that shit. It's like fucking seeing a T-Rex walking down the goddamn street. Like it's just like the shit doesn't exist for them. Like they'll never know anything outside of a cell phone.
Bro, I remember the first time I paid somebody, and people don't know that you as a paid somebody, it had somebody on the other line, and they'll ask you what to type to that person. Be like, hey, pick up some milk. And she's like, okay, and then she'll type it, and you hear her type in the background. She's like, that's it. You're like, yeah, and then she'll hang up the phone, and then you'll get the page for the other person to pick up milk. Now these niggas a quick text message.
Hell yeah, that's crazy. I used to think I was so lit with my beepers, son. I was the littest nigga on the planet. With
Two-way pages?
What?
You had your own ringtone?
Oh my God. Just flipping that bitch open every 10 seconds.
You mean just a beep beep?
Yeah, you was a shit.
Like,
Hell yeah, like, yo.
that's me.
Nigga, you had 2 pages on. You had that big silver one, and then you had that Motorola one with the different
With
colors.
the chain on it.
They tell me shit, my nigga.
It's the early 2000s. Niggas thought technology was like so advanced at that
Telling
time. Can you imagine that?
Hey, yo, beat me.
Yo, page me.
Yo, baby.
You love saying that shit.
Yeah, yo, page me, nigga. And then it was like chirp me.
now.
Then it was the chirp.
Yeah,
the
the
next
chirp,
day
yeah.
shit. Chirp, chirp.
That
Everything made a
that shit
nigga
irritating.
feel important. None of
Yeah.
that shit matters now.
No.
Now it's DM me.
Yeah, now it's DM me. Everything's silent. Everything's silent as fuck.
Until they screenshot it.
Yeah, yeah, right?
Oh, fact.
Yeah, oh
Yeah,
my
you fucked.
God. Worst thing that ever happened to social media.
Yeah, I think FaceTime's the worst thing that ever happened.
I don't even fuck with FaceTime. I don't FaceTime nobody.
Shit, I can't help it. My wife.
Nah, there's certain people that I just be like,
Why?
yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't need to really see you while we're having this
FaceTime,
conversation.
Unless I'm directing you to go somewhere, then.
But people FaceTime you and they just put the phone down, so all you see is like a
So
wall.
all you
of some
see is the
shit.
ceiling and
Yeah, I'm
shit.
like, why the fuck did
Yo,
you
man, why
FaceTime?
you FaceTime?
You wasting my unlimited data.
I think that's how people. You wasted my unlimited data, right? I don't want my unlimited shit to finish, nigga.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know what I hate? Here's my biggest pet peeve nowadays is going into a fucking store, like let's say you at Walmart or Kroger, and somebody's having a whole conversation on speakerphone.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate that shit.
Get on my damn nerves.
Oh my God. I'm like, yo, I don't need to fucking hear your conversation. This bitch was talking to her. I was at, I think it was like Family Dollar. And this bitch was having a whole conversation about her cousin,
speakerphone.
about her catching an STD on speaker.
Yeah, they don't care no more, bro.
And I was like, you might want to like
Done
not.
that, yeah.
And then I was behind and I sighed mad hard like,
You okay?
this bitch got crabs. And then she took it off speaker mad quick. Boop. It's like, I was like, I know you heard me. I said it so you can hear me. Like, I don't need to hear your bum ass conversation. I don't need to hear that. That shit is whack to me, yo. Fucking hate people. I don't really hate y'all. We love y'all, but whatever.
I hate people that do that. Or I hate that they be walking around my work and they'll have like a headphone or the Apple Pods, but they cover it up. And I'll be like, hey, can I help you? The Fuck you. Are you hello? Hello? Oh, I'm on. They'll point to the ear. Stay outside. Like, how the fuck I know I'm supposed to help you?
Yo, take take them shits off.
Tell you, man, I'm gonna smack somebody in the ear. I just smack them. Like, what the fuck you do that for? Welcome to Best Buy. Fucking retard. Need some help.
Yo. So what y'all think about the coronas? What y'all think about the virus, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody wash your hands, man. Fucking times. Like, I do that already, but
it's always gonna be there. It ain't hit yet when they shutting down. I mean, they shutting down festivals and all kind of stuff. I don't know what to think of it, man. If your body is healthy and you good, I don't think you're gonna catch anything. But just going out and buying all the fucking hand sanitizer in Walmart and CVS and Family Dollar and all this shit, spraying shit down. It's just too much.
The idea of it is asinine. This shit is weird. It's the same. Like, I Googled this shit crazy because I'm like, there got to be a difference between this and the flu. And it's the exact same symptoms as the flu. Like, how are you supposed to tell the difference? It's flu season, guys. It's flu season. So you're having people scared to death, and it's the flu season. Technically, the shit is just the flu.
It's just the flu.
And your body will fight it off, and you don't have the shit no more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the same. I'm like, how you gonna? You can't
Who's
avoid
dying
people.
on this though. Like they be like 10.
I think it's bullshit. Son.
Like 10 bodies.
I keep hearing these numbers change, but I don't ever see anything. So that's why I be like,
I don't even know. They be
I
like,
mean, to me, it's
500 dead in China. Like,
Nah, a lot of them niggas in China. A lot of them niggas in China are dying.
but again,
but it's the same campaign with a different name.
Yeah.
They did it with the West now. They did it with Ebola.
Yep.
They did
SARS.
it with SARS.
Look at
Bird
which
flu.
is-
Listen, I took
And
a
now that you
screenshot.
said SARS, like Corona has been around.
Yeah, it has. It has.
I took a screenshot.
Yes, sir.
SARS 2004,
Mm-hmm.
bird flu 2008,
Mm-hmm.
swine flu 2010,
Mm-hmm.
MERS 2012,
Mm-hmm.
Ebola 2014,
Mm-hmm.
Zika 2016, Ebola again 2018, and voila, Corona
2020.
2020.
2020.
Oh.
So if you could follow it, it went from 4 years, and they was like, hey, man, we got to scare this nigga some more. So it's every 2 years now. Every 2 years, something's pumping up,
Yeah.
and it's the same
I
flu
mean, that's just
or
they
swine.
sneaking something under the covers.
It's
There's
all
something,
Every
something
time.
going on behind the scenes. While
Do-
everybody's
do you get a
focused
flu
on
shot?
this.
No, never.
Do you get a flu shot?
No.
Bro, the worst time I had when I got a flu shot.
That's when you caught the flu the worst?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
But when I
Every
don't
time.
take it, and my wife thinks I'm crazy. She was like, are you thinking that black shit? I was like, bro, the worst time. Like, I was down for like almost a month when I got a flu shot. Even when I'm sick, I'm down for like 3 or 4 days and I'm good again. I took that flu shot like a dumbass. It was like, it's free. Come save your life. It's free.
Yeah, they're
I read-
injecting you
I've
with the
too
flu
many-
is what
Yeah,
they're doing.
yeah.
And I was down for
And
like a
seeing
whole
if you
month.
react to it
Mhm.
or not. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's all fucking dumb
It's
shit.
either a tracker or an experiment they about to pull on your ass.
Yeah. It's all dumb shit.
I've read too many stories of people that took the flu shot and something way worse happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
always feel
100%.
worse.
100%. You don't know what the fuck they're injecting in you
Right.
anyway.
First of all, they feel
Yeah.
like it's
They don't know what they're injecting.
No, they have no
they're like
idea.
it's a flu shot.
It's a
What's
flu
in it?
shot. What's in
Flu.
it?
I mean, if you switch that up with something else, you'd be like, I'm not eating that shit. Like, what is it? I mean, it's just craziness to me. It's a cold shot. What's in the
Yeah.
cold? Ice, nigga. I don't fuck with it. Like, you don't know what. It's clear as hell.
What's in
Even
there,
even
yeah.
my son, like when he be like, "Hey, it's time for his shot," I be like, "What? He's 18 months. He needs another shot." I'm like, "What is it?" Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Don't worry about it. I'm like, "What?"
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
nah,
They
man.
said all the time. They're like, "Oh, well, everybody gets it. Don't worry about it. It's 18 months. He
Yeah.
needs an 18 million shots of random drugs."
Yeah, it's bullshit. Like,
When's the
fucking
last flu shot you had?
never had one in life.
Never.
And I had the flu recently.
I think
Couple
I
weeks
had,
ago. I caught the flu, but my flu was like the weirdest fucking strangest shit. still going to the gym every day, still doing all my normal activities. I just was like, I had a fever and I had the chills. And the next week I was coughing and then I had a sore throat and then it went away. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
You got the corona, nigga.
Yeah, you got that weird shit.
Negatory, nigga. I got the Heinekens.
Bro, I remember one time I was sick for like a whole day. I took like a whole bunch of medicine and shit.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning time. I think I coughed up the most nastiest shit ever. That shit was like brown and yellowish, and I spit it out like it was a gel. Like, ugh.
Like,
I'm better.
No, you sick.
Out of my system.
Out of my system.
It's so much better now.
That's all it was.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh my god, yeah, it's just mucus. That's all any of these things are. It just
Yeah.
builds mucus in your system. That's all. It's all bullshit.
This is just craziness. I don't know.
And I hadn't caught the flu. Last time I caught the flu, I was 17 years old. I've never caught the flu since that time. I don't catch the flu like that.
I might get a cough. I might get something else. But when that flu shot, that shit hurt.
Yeah, your body's fucked, bro. Your body hurts.
Hurt. Like I was just drinking soup. Like I was like chicken noodle soup. Like I didn't want to eat nothing. I ain't want nothing but just soup. That shit was the worst. Never doing that shit again.
No, fuck the. Nah, I'm never gonna tell a nigga not to do it if he wants to do it.
I mean, yeah, you can do it, but I'm just saying, like me, that was.
You don't, but
I mean, that was the worst. Like they were like, oh, when you get it, you feel a whole lot better. No, nigga, I feel worse.
Yeah, it always does. It happened. The same thing happened to my brother too last year. He was like, I went and got the flu shot. That nigga had the worst flu ever, son. This thing ended up having to go to the hospital, I think. And I was like, should have never did it, nigga.
No,
should have never did it because they're telling you don't know what the fuck they're injecting.
No, they don't.
You know what I mean? That was half the shit they fucking telling you to do in hospitals and all this shit. Who the fuck
They don't.
knows?
They don't. But they don't even know. They just be like, it's flu symptoms.
Yep.
You injected me with flu symptoms? Yeah. Like I'm injecting you with wind.
Somebody said the funniest shit. Somebody was like, yo, niggas will get all this hand sanitizer and do all this shit to protect themselves from the coronavirus, but then still fuck bitches with no condom.
No, yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's a super fact.
True indeed.
So you're gonna raw dog this prostitute, but you want hand sanitizer, you want Purell.
Hands are clean though.
Hands cleaner than a bitch.
I know.
Nigga.
Dirty dick.
Hands
clean.
Dirty dick, clean hands.
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, you can't avoid people. We all work with people. We're all around people all day. Like, so what? Man, by the summer,
niggas are pounding now. They're like, all right. Like I see niggas like walk out.
There's some people that they dab up with their feet. They don't even touch hands no more.
That shit is funny as fuck.
Do the killing play real quick, like, hey, dap, and keep it pushing.
nah, I'm good on that, bro.
You're doing too much.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Relax, okay?
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
It's all right.
It's okay.
The worst people are the gym people.
Like at the gym?
Yeah, they're the worst.
As far as what?
Fucking they spraying out like the whole fucking machines and shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, I do it too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, I might wipe the machine, but this motherfucker walking around, this big ass 280-pound nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, you strong.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Can't get sick. I get emotional.
Yeah, yo. Can you imagine all the shit people touch on a daily basis? Yo,
If it ain't one thing, it's gonna be another.
Yeah.
Public transportation, public bathrooms,
it's the worst.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Anything you can think of where sit a lot of people at once, you already fucked.
It's
The
just
fucking
awesome.
airplanes, like
Ain't
all
no-
of
man.
this shit. Are you gonna not travel,
Planes, taxis, Ubers, all kind of shit. Man. It is what it is.
bro? Yeah, they're trying to get people to quarantine themselves, and I'm like, this shit. Just go out and have fun, people. Enjoy your lives, all right?
Coming over.
Relax. Yeah, relax.
Coming over.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's,
I'm
it's
outside,
not. It's
like-
not.
But don't
that,
worry,
it's
I
not
don't.
that
I won't
bad.
remember nothing in your house.
Yeah. Really?
You ain't had this 60-inch TV? Never noticed it.
Never noticed it.
Never noticed it.
When you get a front door?
I know. Never noticed it.
When you get a
When you get a front door?
No.
You always had a door?
Hey, who's that light-skinned girl in your kitchen? That's your wife?
Really?
I had no idea.
No idea.
I thought it was your maid. Thought you heard one of
This
them.
whole
You were
time.
at my wedding. Was I?
Was I?
You married the maid?
No. I thought it was a party of celebration. Did not know. She has your name. She has your last name? Oh, you have a kid with her.
My God.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was just a nigga that looked like you.
Thought it was your neighbor.
I know.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Thought it was
Oh,
an
man.
Airbnb collusion.
Oh
Sweet and
shit.
yeah.
Oh my god. Fucking hilarious, yo. Oh man.
So you wanna go into?
Go ahead, bust it down.
segments?
Let's go into the segments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get a bell eventually.
Get a
Some
bell
cool
goes to
shit.
segments.
For the segments. It's fucking time for the segments, guys.
I know. Random shit. Why are my shoulders moving when he's doing this shit? So
Like the price is right over
I
here.
know. Come on down.
Love that shit. Oh my god. Bitches like, yeah!
$1.
$1.
Oh man.
Oh my god. You lost, so we're gonna give you these jet skis.
No.
As a parting gift,
No.
even though you live in the projects, you're gonna find somewhere to put
Never
these
gonna use
bitches.
these shits, nigga.
In life.
I know. You don't have a truck.
No. We'll give you the cash value. $24.
So I wrote this a while ago, but it's true story. Most of my stuff that I find really, really funny, I think I'll just be overthinking it. But this is one story that it was just totally true. So I was on my way to work when I used to work downtown. I'm telling you, it's like 8, 9 o'clock a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I passed Magic City.
Mm-hmm.
Parking lot is full.
At 9 a.m.?
9 a.m.
Well, I gotta pull a DJ Envy. For those who don't know what Magic City is,
There you go.
please explain what Magic City is for a day.
It's a popular adult entertainment club where you can see ass and titties.
Mm-hmm.
$40 to get in.
Exactly.
But if you ever want to see a dime do random stuff, Magic City is where I think like Atlanta. If you come there, like, oh, did you go see Magic City? Like, oh, yeah. It's like a tourist stop.
It is now.
Like, you do it like,
It
you
is
do it
now.
like a check mark. Like, yes, we did it.
Sidebar: Is that the? Do you guys think that's the best strip club in
I
Atlanta?
don't think so,
I
but
don't
I think
think so
it's
either.
a popular one that
Yeah.
everybody.
I don't think it's the best one either.
No.
It's pretty good, but it's not the best one.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be like.
I mean, it's like you can't go wrong.
No,
Like,
no, you
Like, you
can't.
won't have a bad time.
No.
Like you wear a T-shirt, it won't have like doodle streaks.
But it's
on
all
it.
in.
It's doodle,
But it's all depending on everyone's experience. There.
Right. So, mind you, now it's 9 a.m. I'm like, who the fuck is at a strip club 9 a.m.? Like, what? And then so, my segment's mostly going to be 10 questions. Like, I always got 10 questions. Like, what the fuck is going on 9 a.m.? So, like, my first question is, who the hell stays up all night long at a strip club? Usually, like, you leave at 5 or 6 a.m. It's 9 a.m.
Yeah,
Like,
what are you
have
doing
to
there?
go. What are you still doing there? Or who's like, I think I brushed my teeth and I'm going to the strip club.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not going to Waffle House. I'm not going to
Chick-fil-A and
work.
Magic
Yeah,
House.
Chick-fil-A and Magic House. Like,
That's
you're
a fact.
going there. So it's like,
Yeah.
who's doing that shit?
I didn't even know strip clubs are open at 9 a.m.
I mean, they are. Then I was like, well, shit. What a man would not want tits and eggs?
That's true.
Like, shit, I got some cheese eggs. I got some wings. I got some tits.
I'm always nervous to eat at the strip club, though, for some reason.
They have the best food.
I always hear that.
I keep
Yeah.
hearing that too.
Yeah, they're
I
delicious.
just be
Hearing that.
nervous and shit.
Try it
But
out.
I'll be the same way.
I just told myself, try it out.
Try it out, so good.
I don't know what my buddy. Try it out. It's the sweet one. Then I was like, damn. What stripper just came in and she's like, fuck, I gotta do a double? Shit. Like,
All night clapping your fucking butt.
I'm telling you, all night. Like, shit, I gotta go home till 9. I gotta do a double today. Then I was like, is the economy that bad that a stripper gotta do brunch? Like, she gotta do brunch.
specials.
Yeah.
Mimosas and ass. Like, I don't know. Then I was like, damn, what the breakfast menu look like?
Yeah.
Do they have like quirky names with their eggs and waffles and cheese and
Waffles
shit?
and eggs.
You know,
Yeah.
Waffle House got the
Waffles and
All-Star
eggs.
breakfast. Like, what
That's
is
you.
Yeah.
That's you.
You got
Get
two,
the-
two chicks and spam? Like, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just had these questions. Then I was like, that's a lot of sexual frustration for a nigga at 9 a.m.
A lot.
Like,
Niggas
Not-
already wake up horny.
right.
Like,
Like,
That's
you
true.
wake up
You just
horny
go
and
there
you're
and
like,
go
okay, I'm
to
going to the strip club. Right.
That's ridiculous.
So then do you go home? Or you be like, you just be like, you know what, nigga, I'm gonna just pop one off in the bathroom. Like, I don't know. So it's just shit I can have.
Oh
Then
my
I was
god.
like, damn. this is a good idea. Hey, we got corporation packages, 9 a.m. meetings.
Yeah.
Come get your spam and ass.
Yeah, spam and ass.
There you go.
2 cheeks in the spam.
Two cheeks in the spam. That's actually very clever.
Right, they got they got presentations.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, well, these quarter 4 sales are pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tanisha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Diamond. There's always a stripper named Diamond.
Always.
I don't know why that is. I'll pause it. So then my ninth question was, what could they sell at the strip club so you're gonna have morning thing? Travis out toothbrush. Brush your teeth.
At the strip club.
At the strip club. Why not? They there at 9 a.m.
I could see niggas buying toothbrushes at the strip club.
Right.
At
Brush
9
your
in the
teeth.
morning?
9 a.m. They ain't went home.
Yeah.
They just funky.
I don't
Especially
even.
depending on what day. Like if it's a Friday, Saturday night, they gonna spend the night at the strip club.
Right. So you got the Travis size toothbrush, Travis size toothpaste.
At the strip club.
Why not?
I can see that same nigga that's selling Black and Miles is selling toothpaste.
Exactly. Hey, my nigga, before you go to that meeting, here you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Brush it up.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
They should do strip hotels then.
Hey, it can work
Downstairs is a whole strip club.
Right.
Upstairs, you go to sleep.
out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so then my last one was like, all right, so after you're in there for so long, now what? Like, what do you do?
I don't know.
Do you just leave? You've been there for a whole shift. Like, do you just be like, all right, Cindy, I'm going home. I'm gonna go.
Announcement.
Right.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Right. Like,
All right, guys, see
you
you
try
tomorrow.
for 8 hours to take a stripper home and didn't work. You're like, all right, going home.
I'm going home,
We're
guys.
gonna try it again next Saturday. See you. Oh, you got my toothbrush. Thank you so much.
Oh man.
Oh my lord, that is
And those are 10
fucking hilarious.
questions. That's it.
That's excellent.
Right.
Clap it up for the 10 questions. That was actually very good. Very good. Guys, if you're spending all night at the strip club and you're brushing your teeth at the strip club, eating dinner at the strip club, you're divorced. That's pretty much what it is if you're married, or if you're not. If you're a single guy, then more power to you.
Yeah.
But some people, I can see that as for lack of a better term,
Therapy?
a lifestyle. Not therapy, but like a lifestyle. There's a
What they
bunch of
gotta
niggas
do-
that meet
To stay to be at the strip club like all fucking night.
Sometimes they do.
There's a
They have
lot of-
somebody
yeah,
like they don't have
there's
nobody to
niggas
talk to. They talk to the
Yeah.
girls,
That's true.
and you automatic gonna get, oh baby,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
you never been in depression, so you never know.
No, not enough for me to go and be like,
Spend
I'm
money?
gonna go to the strip club. Yeah, depression doesn't make me want to spend money or go to the strip club or be around people.
Well, it's not about depression. It's about having somebody to listen to your problems.
They don't give a fuck about your problems. Her name
They
is
don't-
Diamond.
Do they really listen?
They don't. What the good ones listen to get more money out of you.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a hustle.
it is. It is.
If they like, say if you just like any business, they come to you. Hey, Foday. Oh, this bitch know my name.
Yeah,
I think I'm important now. There you go.
that's true. It's like what was that movie? Think Like a Man. When Kevin Hart was like, "Yo, do I look like Idris Elba?" The girl in the sweaty crack said I look like Idris Elba, but I had mad ones in my hand. I don't know if she's telling the truth.
See?
Yeah, bitch is lying to you.
Yeah, she lied to you.
She's lying
But
to you.
again, business is business.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's just
But
that moment of escape, whatever you pay her for, however long.
Yeah, whatever
got her
you
for.
pay her, you know
That's
what I
true.
mean? Get you. So I trust me. I'm pretty sure it's
Call me Pierre.
75% of these niggas is married any goddamn way at a strip club any damn way.
I'm telling you.
So they going there.
I had never frequented a strip club as much, and then when I first moved to Atlanta, it was like, yo, we had to go like every weekend. Like, nigga, we going to the strip club Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
See?
But my cousin
Yeah,
was a
that
bouncer.
often. It was-
My cousin was the bouncer, so we
I
always
was
got in
never
for
that
free.
type- That was
Okay.
never really my atmosphere. Like I would enjoy it when I would go, but I wouldn't like look forward to going every week.
Yeah,
I
we did.
grew up. My dad's workshop was behind Magic City,
Ooh,
Oh,
shit.
you got
so
the
I've
club.
seen. Yeah, I saw it all.
You saw him coming in there, coming
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, like I was like,
Hey,
Hey.
chocolate.
hey
boo.
Oh, my dad was like, hey, take the keys over there. Are we done with the car? So you can go in there. Here you go, your keys, Miss Lady. Oh, he's so sweet. Butt ass naked. My
Butt
mom-
fucking naked,
my,
yo.
My mom come, why are you covered in glitter? Don't worry
Smell
about
like
them.
cinnamon spritz.
I know. I know.
Oh my god.
Like lotion and blunt
You
powder.
smell like And it's like, hell yeah. Smell like lotion and blunt power. Where the fuck were you for a day?
I was out with Dad.
I was with Dad.
I was at work.
Behind Magic City.
Yep.
Which is happened to be right behind the fucking Greyhound.
And the heat of Freknik. So you know I saw some shit.
That shit could have never in life popped off in New York City. A fucking Freknik. It would be impossible for that to happen.
Man, they shut down a whole fucking highway. When I said that shit was lit, that shit was fucking lit.
I came right after.
Man, I'm telling you right now.
I came the year after the last one.
And I said that shit was lit, nigga.
God.
I felt like a grown man at the Freknik. Like you couldn't tell me shit. Like the next day at school, I wore my T-shirt. They took it from me.
How did they even allow that to happen? Like, how did Freknik even start?
Well,
is the question.
First it started out with black colleges, and they were like, okay, we're just gonna have a party. So it would turn into like a whole bunch of just college fests that's going around promoting black colleges. Right. And then when you have that many black people with black colleges and a black city, and you open it up for hotels and all the other stuff, they thought, oh, this is gonna be a great idea. Black students coming around talking about black business. You bringing in other black colleges to bring into Atlanta to promote Atlanta. This is gonna be a great idea. And then goddamn So Def Bass All Star started, and next thing you know, it's fucking Twerk City out there in that bitch. Boom, 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 boom.
The game is done.
Yeah. That's it. So after the first year, they was like, okay, cool. This turned out to be fun. That second and third year, they was like, what the fuck? That fourth year was too much. Like, nope, we got to shut it down. When they broke into that goddamn Macy's in Greenbrier.
Oh, I heard about that shit.
Everybody had goddamn Tommy Hilfiger and Nautica shit. Nigga, my dad was African. Nigga, I went to school the next day. Nautica down. Nigga, what the fuck? What are you doing? Don't you worry about it.
He's okay.
He's okay. I got him all kind of shirts. I had the white one, the blue one, the pink one, the green one, the yellow one, all kind of shit.
How the fuck did they get into Greenbrier?
They threw a chair through that bitch.
Damn.
And niggas was just riding that shit.
Violation.
Everybody. And you know how niggas are when they steal shit the next day. Niggas walking around with still got the tag on
Still
the shit.
got the tag on there.
Still had the goddamn water, the little safety.
Niggas wear all the shit they stole to the scene of the crime just to look.
Walking around. Yo, I should have got this shit last night. I couldn't see it in the dark.
That is so fucking funny.
Bro, Freknik was the shit. Nigga, that's the only way you could sell like 2 ribs for like $10.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. My dad's shop was right behind Magic City and right in front of goddamn Spring Street. That shit was fucking lit. If my mom knew what the fuck I was doing down there, she'd be so embarrassed.
So when gas was 95 cents a gallon.
Yep. My dad out there doing car washes and barbecue. Freknik.
Jesus Christ. Genius. Genius.
Telling you.
Genius move.
His African ass out there. Hot dog. Hot dog. Get your hot dog. Niggas was hungry and thirsty and wanted to see ass.
Yo. That is genius. Your
is.
dad is fucking genius.
Ultimate hustler. Nigga get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm 6. My ass supposed to be in bed. My ass out there sleep with just a grin on my face. Looking like Bernie Mac retarded and shit.
It was the best time ever.
Best day ever. Father and son.
That's right. That is right.
Why you got lipstick on your shit? Get off me, Mom.
He is okay. Leave him alone.
I know.
He is okay.
That's my boy.
That's it.
All you heard for the whole night. Don't touch the pussy. You touch the pussy, she gonna walk off. Don't touch the pussy. 2 seconds later, somebody touched the pussy. These girls, think about it. These girls were just busted it wide open. You just don't touch them.
Don't touch them.
They're spread butt cheeks and all kind of shit. On VHS tape.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about the big VHS tape. When you hold that shit with like 2 seconds. Look like a fucking Raheem, the boom box.
Radio Raheem.
Niggas, and then you know if you had money, they had a convertible.
Oh, yeah.
Or they had a minivan. The side door opened up.
Oh, my God.
That shit was craziness. I was like, what heaven am I came upon to see all this ass and titties walking around here?
Ass and titties.
In cartoon
Ass
shirts.
And titties. In cartoon shirts. Ooh, man, they would never have any form of an equivalent of that shit in New York City or anywhere else. Actually,
not
Never.
to that extent, but Juve get really close.
Yeah, but of course, but there's no bitches ain't popping it open and shit like that. It's not like
the
that.
couples I've been to.
I mean,
Yeah.
They're still not the
But
same.
it's social media. They will be like, oh, don't put me on social media. These niggas was like, I'm gonna make a Freknik tape.
That's true.
Yeah, they was like, and we ain't talking about like the big girls. It was just all kind of women out there just busting it loose. Like he's like, this could be one of your lawyers. Like she's like Supreme Court. And it was 92. She was out there with box braids.
Popping her pussy.
No,
Now she's Supreme Court judge.
I know.
No matter what, it go down.
Fucking Janet Jackson box braids out there. Don't touch the pussy.
Don't touch the pussy now. Don't touch the pussy.
Wow, somebody done touched it.
Someone done touched the pussy. She done left.
She walking away. Here go the next one. Don't touch the pussy. We didn't learn 5 seconds ago. They go 8. I'm like, what are y'all stop touching the pussy? You didn't learn from the last 12 that walked by here? Don't touch the pussy.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, 4D is officially giving me a headache. Like,
Oh shit.
I can't even laugh anymore. My face hurts right
I'm just
now.
saying, anybody that grew up in that time, that's all you heard. If you put on a Freknik tape, you hear that one guy in the back, don't touch the pussy.
Don't touch the he touched the pussy.
Freddie, that's your 3rd time.
God damn.
Don't let his ass in the circle. Here come Freddie again.
Freddie again.
Watch him. Look at his hand. Look at his hand. Freddie! God damn it. Don't touch the pussy.
Man. Which leads to a good question I want to ask you guys. Now, with this whole fucking like women's movement, not support women, all that, you know.
That was a horrible intro. Speaking of pussy.
Speaking of vaginas, do you think that nowadays women just exploit themselves now? Like before it was like, men are exploiting us to show our bodies. But now you click on Instagram and it's soft porn basically. There's like no discretion anymore. In other words, you used to have to kind of wonder what a woman looked like under her clothes.
Right. Now
That shit is non-existent
I just
anymore.
open up. They say it's because they want to show it, so they have the power to do it. Got my age is like, cool. It's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
My entertainment.
So then they're exploiting themselves.
Right.
We're not exploiting them anymore.
Well,
But they say they're doing it for us because that's what we want to see. But you're the one doing it. If you don't do it, then we can't see it.
correct.
So are we exploiting you now, or are you just exploiting yourself? Most of these chicks on Instagram in their panties with their legs open, wearing see-through bras.
Well,
No one is forcing you to do that shit.
nope.
You choosing to do it because you want followers.
Yep.
So-
And they even put the caption.
Yeah.
It's Fat Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Titty Tuesday.
Yeah, Titty Tuesday. Exactly. So we can.
Up and entice and
Yeah. I stopped.
They learn how to hustle it.
Right. They're getting paid to do it.
You got all
And
these
then we got-
outlets like.
But you're always gonna have those thirsty guys out there just who haven't seen a vagina since 1964,
Since Nam. Yeah, I haven't seen a pussy since Nam.
and it just go, oh man, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. I've never seen a woman like you, my queen. Okay, brother,
Relax.
relax.
Yeah, relax. You gotta relax.
You're doing a lot.
Shout out to Nori. You gotta relax.
Relax. Don't touch the pussy.
Don't touch the pussy, Freddie. God damn it. God damn it, Freddie. It's the 16th one.
I know. God damn it, Freddie. he went in the Morehouse.
Take your ass nowhere.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I just think they just do it now because they either want attention or it could be daddy issues or they're just doing it to get a check. Either way it go.
What is daddy issues? Which is a great question.
With daddy issues?
Like daddy issues is what?
Female who's never had. This is the worst topic. We have no women here.
There's none, but I mean,
that's why I was like,
right.
But
to
I don't
me,
think a lot of the times people are like honest about it. Like I don't mean to cut you off, but like
Right.
just curiosity wise, because that's something that you visibly see in women, right? Or people, not even just girls, right? You see like when there wasn't a strong male figure around.
Yeah.
Like, but usually to me, it doesn't have to be a daddy.
It could be an uncle.
In some cases,
Yeah, it could be a brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any man
male
figure.
role model,
Right.
a woman has had that's caused any type of trauma or pain
Or just wasn't around,
He
right?
wasn't around.
right.
So
Like
when
you're
there's no males, daddy issues is basically if there's no, particularly father. We'll just stick to dad. So particularly when the father either was a shitty father, as you're saying, or
Right. Or just
th-
wasn't
but
there.
just wasn't there at all.
Wasn't there yet.
Right now. And then like their friends have fathers and then they want that dad. They always want that dad. Like the dad was never there. But you go around your friends like, oh, my daddy got this. And then it was even worse, the daddy-daughter dance. Like they made a big segment of it and then you like, oh well, I don't got no daddy or no uncle, so they can't go.
What do women exhibit in y'all experience where the woman has had daddy issues? Like, what are the things that you guys have seen? Or there's one thing. Just name one thing you notice in the woman.
Earlier involved in sexual experiences.
Very true. What about you, Fly?
And that's typically the case, but it's always it was usually always some type of validation.
Right.
Right.
Attention. For me, it was always that. Like,
Yeah.
super
Like, as
needy.
soon as- it was like clingy, needy.
Yeah.
A complete switch. Sometimes it would be a complete switch in attitude depending on how you treat them.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
And like, explain. Like, what do you say?
One moment, they might have this tough exterior, but then you give them the little attention they've been needing, and that shit don't go away now. Like,
Quick.
I need you around.
That's true.
Like, yo, I
And
saw
you
you
have a
yesterday,
simple
but you
stuff.
coming over tonight, right?
Yeah. Word. Is it the same with? Because you don't ever hear mommy issues, or do you hear that? Does that exist? I'm not saying it doesn't, but like you don't really
you
hear
don't
that with the
typically
absence
hear
of a
it,
mother.
but
You don't
I don't-
hear it,
but it does exist.
yeah, I think it's still there because women, like your mother was the
nurturer.
yeah, like she always was like, okay, it's okay for you to cry, it's okay for you to be emotional at this time. But if your father was there, like they can suck that shit up. And then when you get into a relationship, she was like, well, you can't talk to me that way. Like, why not? That's how I always talk. That's how I was taught. So it's not called mommy issue, but it was like just you don't have that compassion side. Like you don't know what that is. So.
Interesting. That's a hard. I think it's a hard like dichotomy. Like there's so much of a bigger emphasis on like the father not being there. One of my homegirls said something very interesting to me one time because we were having this very debate, right? And she said the reason why there's daddy issues is because the dads actually represent God in the house. And I was like, well, what do you mean by that? She's like, the man represents that.
Head of household.
Right, but they represent the God, the spirituality. They lead the house in prayer, in spirituality. Now, when that's not there, there is an enormous void.
Right.
But the dad is almost not saying he is God, but he's the representation of that within the household.
Yeah.
And I'd never heard a perspective like that before from any woman.
Well, no,
And I was like, that is quite interesting. She was like, yeah, who
What-
leads the prayers in the house?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah, who
final.
does that?
He's the final say so.
He's the final say so.
Anything you say, you're like, oh,
yeah.
yeah, you about to get ass whooping. Wait till your father hears about this.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's like you knew he was your judge and jury, maybe for a lot of things.
That's a fact.
So when there's no father, it's like, well, and then also too, he might be to blame. If your father was here, your father don't want to spend time with you. So
Damn, those things are crushing.
And then you grow up as a woman growing up hearing that, then you was like, well, shit, my dad didn't care about me. I don't know if that's true or not because there's, as this world know, some women use, to get more money or circumstances. So I don't know the whole situation, but I've never heard a guy be like, if your mother was here.
Right.
Yeah, nah, for real, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care who here. You finna get this ass whooping.
That is true. Is it, and which leads to a good question, making me think about something. you don't hear that. You don't hear if your mom was here, right? Is it because like is it the perception that maybe mothers are replaceable but fathers are not? That might be. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. So anyone's listening, I don't like mothers are replaceable. Mothers are replaceable. Like, I don't mean in that sense.
No, but
no mothers are replaceable, but in the sense of saying like you don't hear, if your mother was here or whatever, like almost like you can like that. Can that change? I don't know.
No, because it's very, 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 very rare that a woman will leave her baby.
That's a fact.
Very rare.
That is a fact.
I mean, she got to be cold-blooded.
Yeah, that's
to leave her child.
That is a fact.
So that's why it's never, you know what I mean? Because 9 months they're attached.
Yeah,
they have a more of a connection. Even when the child give birth, the first 5 minutes they be like, oh, it's mother and child bonding time. They put her on the chest and they bond with each other. And the dad is looking at her like, oh, I made that. Hey, nigga, sit your ass down. It's not your time.
Yeah,
it's not your time.
It's not your time.
It's bonding with the mother, so it's just that it's hard. It's hard for me to be like a mother just abandoned her child. So it's gonna be very rare. Niggas don't bond. Sometimes not even there when the birth is.
No.
Oh yeah, Shanika born. Oh shit. All right, I stopped by the house.
That's true.
So
That's true.
To me, it's hard to see, and it's some cases out there, but it's just hard for for a woman to abandon her child. Niggas can abandon the shit. I'm out.
Yeah.
Moving to Alaska, where the vampires at.
It's easier for a woman to be like a shitty mom than to leave her kid. She's like, I'd just be a shitty mom.
Right. I'm doing the best.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
And everybody was like, well, she's doing her best.
Yeah.
Dad be like, nigga, you a fucked up father.
Yeah, you are a fucked up father.
I don't know why you even had shit. I don't know why your nuts work.
Yeah.
But the shitty mother, she's doing her best.
Take the example, right, of Boys in the Hood, right, with Doughboy's mom. She loved Ricky, but fucking hated Doughboy.
Right.
But is it because she loved Ricky's dad? That's always the thing. Like, it's always this ideal that women treat the kid the way that they felt about the father. So if they fucking hate the father, like they can't stand the pops, then they treat that kid like kind of eh. And if they love the pops, even if that nigga ain't around, they show that kid mad love. Yeah. Is that a fact? Does that actually happen, or is that just something that's not real?
I don't know. I mean,
because I guess it would depend on the age of the kid.
Well, I think if the son looks like the father, and the father did something completely wrong, then they might have some. You know what I mean? Might have a little issue.
Yeah, but I mean,
you're just like your fucking father.
The younger the kid, all you really have is to compare him to the dad. They haven't done nothing on their own for you to be proud of.
Right.
So the older they get into their own person, and whatever it is they're doing, they build their own character, their own traits, and they mother fall in love with that.
Yeah, but
now, if you don't have any of those traits, then it's gonna be harder to love your ass.
I don't love you, little nigga. Fuck you.
I mean, I guess I like to see a study on that between different dads. I mean,
that would be pretty cool.
That would be study. Like, oh, your dad was gonna be a movie star.
I couldn't even imagine life without my father. Like, this shit is almost ridiculous. Like, imagining life without him being around. My father's like my best friend. Like, I couldn't even think about it. Like, he's always been around. Like, I can't. There was never a moment he wasn't.
Your dad was a great dad.
Yeah.
Unless you had a shitty dad, you'd be like, I don't fucking want to talk to this nigga.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I couldn't even imagine that ideal to me. Like, just the thought of it. Like,
just
the thought, like the ideal of a father not wanting to be around. Not circumstantially. I understand things happen. There's a million reasons why people aren't around. Especially if you don't get along with the baby moms. There's a whole scenario there, whatever the fuck. Kids get involved a lot of the time. Sometimes people move on, and then that's another issue in itself. Blah, blah. There's a lot of shit that goes into that. But I don't ever think you should take away from someone's responsibilities if the woman is allowing you to do it. Some women, like you were saying earlier, just don't fucking allow that.
It's just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of variables.
What if the girl never tell you?
That's true, too.
That
If she never tell you,
That you
don't know.
had a child.
That you had a kid?
Yeah.
Well, then there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Yeah, you're absolved in that sense.
When
know,
not in the sense to the kid, because she can be like, your father never wanted you. I never knew you,
Yeah,
nigga.
it's all about what they
Yeah,
tell the
that's
kid.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
exactly it.
If
So,
she
I
is
mean-
selling stories to the kid, and then he comes to old enough to want to know more about you, and all he has is what his mother said. Like,
Right. Yeah,
Damn.
you're a piece of shit. Like, nigga, I didn't know you was born.
yeah, exactly.
I thought you were still in the condom.
The condom, really? What? What?
Wait a minute. College carried a 2. Divided by, you bad at math too?
God damn it! Really?
You better.
You like onions? Damn.
This is my little nigga. Damn, he's my kid.
No.
Damn.
You want to go play catch? Like, I don't know, bruh. Like, all right, just put it like this. Like we're all in our 30s, right?
Yeah.
And some little nigga just
sorry.
comes up to you and was like, he just come knocks on your door and was like, hey, does such and such live here? And you be like, what the fuck? Nigga, I don't want no pizza. You're like, no, I'm trying to find
Hey,
this
baby,
guy.
Uber Eats came.
I know. You want a Postmates? Like, no. I just came to talk to you. You for what?
Yeah.
You remember this lady? Who? College? That was my mother. And? Yeah, I'm your son. What?
Really?
Really? You got proof? You got proof? Yeah, she told me y'all had a good time. We ain't had that great time. Look at your little shit.
Look, I'm gonna let you know, your mom was a hoe back in the day in college, right? Your mom was fucking
I'm
everybody.
just saying, like, what? Like, how does that mess up your whole? Like, you thought you was just woo.
Yeah, your whole life changed. That's like the episode of Martin when the little nigga came.
Right.
Maya showed Martin the picture of them at the prom.
Right.
And he looked just like him, and then he was like, nigga, that ain't your daddy. Yeah,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
So,
I don't know.
What would you?
I don't know.
Like, what would you do? What was the first thing you would do?
I'm getting a blood test.
And the blood test came back. You know, y'all got the blood test. And
That's
it's
my
like,
kid?
Yeah.
Shit.
Mine, this nigga's 19. He pulled up.
I was like, damn, bruh. Shit, you want some tequila or something? I don't know. Like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? Like,
You gonna roll up and talk?
yeah. So what you did for the last 19 years?
I know.
You bad at math? Me too, little nigga. All right, son.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I mean,
don't
the
know you
hardest
like that.
part is gonna be to figure out where to start.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
and
even
then
know.
Because
Fucking
that's
explain that shit
It's
To your wife.
to your wife. Okay,
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
Let's change that scenario up.
that.
Change the scenario up. You just started dating your wife or whatever. Right? Y'all in the beginning stages. Y'all started
Right.
dating and
Everything's
shit.
good. Y'all still
And
walking
then-
around naked.
Right.
Ah,
This
tickle.
is like, when y'all first started. So this kid is as old. Let's say you've been with your wife for through like 12 years. And this kid is 12.
Oh shit.
Which
Oh,
means,
shit.
yes, this is just some chick you smashed some random time. You
Right.
was with your wife. Y'all were really together. Y'all was
Yeah.
still dating and shit like
Oh,
that.
shit.
And then this little motherfucker comes to your house. Ding, ding, what's up? You're like, I don't want no goddamn, I don't know you.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want no fucking
I don't want no cookies.
Girl Scout cookies, nigga. He's like, nah,
You got
I'm
some
your
Thin Mints?
kid. I'm 12. You're like,
Wait a minute.
he looks like you in the whole nine. Now you got to explain to your wife, like, yo,
Yo.
so when did you have this kid?
I don't know.
Like,
When we had that argument?
I don't know. It was in Magic City. It was 9 a.m.
Oh,
it was
not
a fucking
a.m.
crazy.
I don't know. She offered me a toothbrush.
I don't
fucking
know. It was nuts. She offered me a toothbrush and
She offered
wings.
me
It
a
was
toothbrush.
a weird time. It was
It
a
was
weird time
weird,
in my
like,
life. I
it
was
was
going through
magical.
something.
Oh man.
I don't know what would
That
you
would
do?
be-
I mean, you have to explain it to her, but I don't know. Like, I mean, you really gotta do some math. Like, when you was born? Subtract the 9.
It'd be a whole lot of like blood tests and shit.
Yeah.
It's like this is really your kid.
You're really your kid.
Now you got a kid.
Now you got a kid, bro.
Blood test. What's your mother's name again? What's the last name?
Yeah. And like now it's like a whole thing. Now you like you got a kid. Your whole life changes.
Yeah.
And for your wife too.
Yeah.
Her life changes
because now she has to.
Yeah. Now she
gotta
has to
decide-
accept this shit.
Yeah.
decide whether she wants to accept it or
Ugh.
because they like you
Ugh.
said,
It's like, ugh.
when you put it in
Disgusting.
that scenario, like
It's terrible.
I know.
like if the kid was older than your relationship, you could probably
You can pay it off, but like this nigga's fresh.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, you being a little slut bucket.
Were we on and off or? You,
That's what happened with Dwayne Wade. Yeah, he brought back that baby to Gabrielle.
Yeah.
That little side.
That
baby.
nigga had the worst breakup night ever.
Oh man, can you imagine?
Like, he
I wouldn't
broke
even,
up
like,
and
my
then-
heart, like, I don't even know what to do, kid.
And they're like, all right, let's work it out. By working it out, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So while you went away for like 8 hours, I decided to go on fuck by 16 strippers. But one of them came back pregnant. Only one. So we still good?
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to forgive someone who's a millionaire.
That-
Be honest.
That is true.
I think it's just a lot easier because now you're like,
why do you say that?
because your lifestyle. You're not.
And
you're
that-
not-
What if you as the spouse is on the same level? Like his money, that the other person's money don't matter.
oh, like you both are millionaires?
Both millionaire? Still easy.
Yeah,
Th-
it's
th-
either
th-
easier to leave or stay.
Yeah, there's no burden of like, oh man,
Yeah.
what we gonna do?
Yeah, it's not a financial thing. It's not
We,
like,
we,
oh,
we got to
man.
buy a bigger car.
Yeah, it's like, how do we do? What do we do now? We got a preteen.
Right.
That's always an awkward time. 11 or 12 years old. We got a preteen.
Oh, you talking about with the addition of the family?
Yeah, with the addition. Now this kid is here. He's a part of your life. You're gonna want him to be a part of your life, now because now you got to make up for the last fucking 12 years, and now you're like, man. So now you want to spend time with this kid, and your wife hates this shit. Hates. She hates this shit. Yo, I gotta go pick up little man. I got him in a basketball camp. How much that cost? Now you're not a millionaire. You're just a regular nigga working a job.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're like, yeah, I got him in a basketball camp and shit like that.
Mm.
How much that cost? I don't know, it's like $300 a month. We're already struggling. Where's his mother at? It's like, well, I kind of missed 12 years. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to catch
I'm
up.
trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I need to get a chance to know. It would take an extremely strong woman to deal with that. It'd be
Or,
hella
I mean,
and then
strong.
also, we're not even talking about the mom.
The other woman?
Yeah, like she didn't want nothing to do with you. Now the kid is forcing her to deal with you and your wife.
And yeah.
And the
That
kid like, let's take family pictures. You're like, bitch.
It might work to your advantage
How so, Sway?
with your wife. Like, at least she knows this woman isn't coming around to try to fuck with you again. It's like she fucking hates you. She's kind of like this. It's almost like there's a separation of church and state.
I think
You know what I mean?
And what you're saying now is there will always be a gray area for women.
Always.
Always.
Always. She might hate your
Woman
ass.
She might hate you, but she's gunning for you. Women will always think that.
Yeah.
What if the other woman's married?
So
Still got a kid.
Yeah, you got a kid. It might make it easier
Oh.
for your wife to be like, well, let him go stay with his fucking dad that he thought
Yeah.
it was this whole time.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's okay to just like, you don't got to
Yeah.
take care of this nigga. Like,
No.
fuck that little nigga. Like,
I'm just
you
saying.
don't know him?
Hey,
Like
you gonna
you
drop
say,
the whole weekend? Hey.
Yo.
depends on if that's the kid's decision. If the mother
Yeah.
introduced you to the kid as this is your son, or the kid came out of the woodworks like, yo, I've been looking for you.
That's true.
Da-da-da.
Imagine you got to tell your boys that. Like, hey, guys, what's up?
Yeah.
I just want- I know we're about to do the podcast and shit, but
Yeah, it
let me
might-
introduce you to my
Yeah,
son. He's
cool.
12.
Man, I can't even say it on here, but just pop up one day with a grown ass kid.
Yo, I have so many jokes. Like, where the fuck you picked this little nigga up? Ain't no QT was selling kids.
Hey, what up, y'all? This mine.
Yeah, it is.
Yours.
Yeah, it's my daughter right here. It's my daughter. You what? When did you have a daughter, bro?
I know.
When did you
this
have
happen?
a daughter? I don't know. When the other nigga had one,
I know.
decided to
But
win.
I would have neglected. This nigga been
When you
neglecting
have a
his
daughter,
child for so long. How did you find him? IG Live.
Yo, that gotta be the worst scenario. And I know niggas that's been in that scenario.
Yeah.
I actually know niggas. I knew a nigga he was with his wife for like 25 years. And he cheated on his wife, and then fucking like he ended up with like some 16 or 17-year-old like son.
Damn.
And
How you
he's
explain
got a
that
random
shit?
call from the woman, like, I just want to let you know, I didn't tell you all this time. I didn't want to interrupt your life, but she's been asking, like, yo, I wasn't going to tell her anything, but whatever. She's yours.
Liar.
So, right? He did all this shit, and now he had to explain to his wife of 25 years why he got a fucking 16-year-old.
Oh man, that's a long
And
conversation.
he did not have kids with his wife.
Ooh. Oh Lord.
That turns the tide a little.
That's a dagger.
That turns an emotional.
That is
tide.
a dagger.
Would you blame her for leaving?
No. Not at all. That's a dagger.
Yeah, like
That's a dagger. You had no kids with me, but you had a random kid with this random bitch.
Random bitch.
And you had audacity to come to me talking about, baby, we need to talk. I'm sorry, nigga. You get hit with a pot.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And she accepted it.
Wow.
I don't know. You don't know what goes on in people's homes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it took a while.
I'm sure.
But also it could be a blessing. Like for somebody with 20-some years and you don't have a kid, something had to be wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If there was an issue,
right?
But then that hurt. Like
because every woman wants. Well, I'm not gonna say every woman, but majority of women wants to have a child with the person they married to.
Yeah,
that's just one of their.
Man, it's tough, man. Bring home then and just like a random fuck. He was like 16, so now she had to accept this fucking kid.
It's not he drinking juice out the gallon.
I'm telling you.
He skipped bottles. Nigga just drinking juice.
And he paid for her to go to college and the whole nine. He was financially, he was like straight. He's like he paid for his son to go to college and all that shit. And I didn't understand how he did this shit. Like I was like, I don't even know if I'd be able to even have that conversation. I'd have to be like, you just gotta stay where you at.
No, you gotta have that conversation. Like whatever happened with it. And I got another question. Mm-hmm. Are women more forgiving than men are when it comes down to cheating?
Mm-hmm,
why is that?
Because I think they understand. I think all women kind of know men. Like they get men, or women have fictitious ideals that they want men to not be a certain way. But they all kind of know men are fucking horny pieces of shit. They know it's tough to turn down pussy. They know that shit.
But again,
I'm being honest.
but I'm just saying, like you see more women be like, "Oh, you just had a child? How was the child? Oh, you had triplets? Oh, okay. All right, bring them in. I'll raise them." Men be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Guys were not dealing with it. Guys are not, like, that shit is like, oh, you'd have to be a strong man and love that woman to death. Most of the times, niggas would be like, well, this relationship's over. Yeah. But then there's no way for a woman to hide a baby for 9 months, have a kid on you without you. Well, I can't say that. She can lie and say that it is your kid and it's not. Yeah, that's true.
It's yours, baby.
Like, really? Really?
Yeah, really. And that baby come out light skinned. That baby,
like,
that baby's white.
Maybe it doesn't look anything like me.
None at all. Oh, it's on your dad's side.
Like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, we had green eyes on that side of the family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it came out with a ponytail.
Yeah, men, we there's no way like to be able to kind of deal with that, like and shit like that.
I mean, I guess
our ego, it hurts our pride. It does a lot to our own sanity.
I mean,
there's no way around it.
Oh yeah, for the cheating part, yeah. I think it's just territorial too. Like you never want to picture your wife having sex with another man.
The worst vision in the fucking world.
Yeah, like you can't
destroy you.
Yeah, you can't get over that. I told my wife, "Boy, you ever cheat on me? It's basically a rap."
Yeah,
it's basically I can't.
That's about probably the only thing you can do to make me be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. Like this is a done deal.
Yeah,
we don't have to wait on the judge. I already.
Yeah, like
I am not. Yeah.
You guys watch Greenleaf?
No.
You should. It's really good. I was gonna say something that happened, but just in case you guys decide to watch it, it's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna tell you the story.
You can fast forward.
All right, cool.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it is. It's really good though.
Okay.
But this dude, one of the guys is a pastor on there. Is
the head guy, right?
The head guy, but it's his son. So he had been cheating on his wife for like years and shit like that. So she ended up fucking this lawyer, and like she ended up catching chlamydia.
Oh shit.
And
she caught chlamydia.
She caught chlamydia. And she had to fucking tell her husband
that she had chlamydia.
That she fucking caught chlamydia. And this nigga went fucking ape shit, all right? This nigga went crazy. This, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Oh, get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. I'm leaving then. Fuck it. This nigga left. This nigga was like, it's over, son. There was nothing this bitch could do. I'm not leaving from all the times you cheated on me. That nigga didn't give a fuck about how many other bitches he fucked. I don't give a fuck. Not only did you fuck this other nigga,
You caught
the
chlamydia.
only reason you telling me is because you caught chlamydia.
Wow.
And I was trying to bone, and you wouldn't give me no pussy. And now I got to sit here, and now you're like, I got chlamydia. It's like, fuck this lawyer. That was also his ops. In other words, it was a nigga he was beefing with.
Wow.
It would have been a violation,
Super
nigga. Violation.
Oh, nigga, I
Oh,
would chopped her in the throat.
What? Chop. Catch the shit out.
That's crazy.
Chop. It's over. There's no coming back from that.
No.
I'm like, bitch, you should have just like took the fucking antibiotics and shut the fuck up. Like, say you on your period for mad long. I don't know. Take a quick vacation. I'm gonna go see my mom. It's like do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ministry.
Yeah.
Third world country. I don't know. to me, just having that conversation, you got to be the bravest. Like, I don't know how to even start that conversation, but like, hey,
Go
man.
menstruate somewhere else. About to go menstruate in India for a little bit. You cool? You cool with that?
I'm cool. Hey, these babies in Cuba don't have no mother. And something just spoke to me. I'm gone for like 9 months. And when I come back, had that dick ready. But there's no way. No way.
That's like what was it? Fucking why did I get married?
Oh yeah.
Where she was like, you didn't catch it from me. You caught it from Walter. He's like, nigga, I ain't gay. No, I fucked Walter. And that nigga was like,
yo, that right there.
nigga grabbed
that shit
her.
is crazy. It's like niggas can cheat all day long.
Yeah, you can't take it.
Well,
We are
that-
not equipped for that shit.
Nah, we can't.
That's just craziness.
Niggas ain't built for that.
Why? I mean, I'm just being honest, like, you know, because women be like, these niggas can do what the fuck they want to, but they're a woman,
Yep.
collect numbers and this, that, and
You
the third.
goddamn right.
You call niggas be fucking married women, you call them a pimp.
Yep.
Women fucking, I mean,
Use a hoe.
Use a hoe.
Yeah. Because women, and I say this all the time, women are supposed to be the better versions of men. You already know we're pieces of shit.
Yeah.
You can't be one too. Like, we both can't be pieces of shit. Like, you already know I'm a man. I'm a piece of shit. We're weak when it comes to flesh. That's how it is. So now you're weak too. This is not gonna work. Like, it just can't be. Now, are there niggas that forgive? Plenty. There are plenty of niggas that forgive women who go off and do shit. Probably more now than ever.
Probably is.
Probably a lot of men that are just like, you know what?
Don't fucking tell me.
Yeah.
I just do my thing.
Yeah. Wendy Williams said that shit one time. She was just like talking about cheating, and she was like, why the fuck do you tell your spouse or whoever that you cheated? Like, what do you do? Why do you do that? She was just like, you don't get any more brownie points. You're doing it to try to get the guilt off yourself, but you're technically ruining this person's trust and their lives in a sense. It's better if you did it, you just don't ever do it again and you shut the fuck up about it. Don't say nothing about it.
But again, nobody ever cheated and be like, well, got that scratch out. I'm good forever.
That's true.
Niggas gonna be like, oh, I can get away with this shit? Oh, shit. For some reason, Atomic Dog is playing in the background. Bow wow. Like, no, I've never seen a nigga just be like, well, got that good, unforgiving pussy. Go home and be faithful. Never. And
There is a point where, right, we all can agree that it does run out of your system at a certain point.
What, the cheating?
Yeah. I just, like at a certain point.
It's too much work.
Like, like I'm good.
It's a lot of fucking work.
I'm good on it. Like,
Well, I mean, it
I don't want
depends-
the trouble. I don't want
When
the
you
stress.
that was younger, that had the energy, you didn't really have other shit
Yeah,
to worry
other
about.
shit. You
Yeah.
can lie real
Cool,
good.
running around, be at
You
this
had a whole
bar,
bunch
be
of
at this house,
excuses.
you can do
Yeah.
that shit all
Yeah,
day.
but you got a girl at the house. You
older,
run out of
you got a
excuses.
family, you got a business to run. You're like, that's just too much work.
It's too much fucking work.
Unnecessary headaches.
Yeah.
And like the fuck.
I know, and that shit
I
might
don't
not even be
have time.
good.
Work, I don't want to leave one headache to go to another.
Right.
That's a fact.
And they gotta care about your feelings to keep cheating with you. No.
That's a fact.
Okay.
See, ladies, guys, we give up. Right?
We're just lazy.
We're lazy. We don't
Lazy
want to do
shit.
this shit.
I'm just
Niggas
gonna go
work too
home.
many hours. Niggas are not thinking about this shit. So relax.
Right.
Calm down.
We ain't going
All
nowhere.
right. We're not.
Or you got that one nigga that's, you know what? The nigga that I think that be cheating all the time. I tell my wife all this funny shit. That nigga don't want to go. He got that receding hairline and he's spraying that shit. That's the nigga that lie to you. I still got it.
Get the
When that nigga cut his hair, he go bald headed. He's done. That's the perfect name for you. That nigga's happy. He's like, well, God, that's it.
It's good.
That's
We're
that.
straight.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep going. I'm doing.
I'm
But that
telling
nigga
you.
that's still holding on to his Jabot jeans, that nigga's a cheater. That nigga's a cheater. He's still holding on. He's still holding on.
Yo.
That nigga
If I see anybody wearing Jabot jeans, I swear to God,
with the
like,
strap.
With the straps on, yo.
If I see a nigga with some Jabot jeans and they
Yo.
sky blue, I'm finna fight that nigga. That nigga, you know what Jesus talking about? They was light and then you had the sky blue
oh my
strap.
God,
I'm gonna
yo.
fight that nigga.
If you got sky blue Jabots
I'ma
in
fight you.
2020,
I'm gonna fight you.
just
Yo,
find the first window. What?
Yes.
What
Nigga,
Jabots
everybody
were
had the
fucking
colors.
bomb. Everything was bomb with Jabots. Jabots were the shit.
And I had another one. I forgot what.
It was just all the colors.
Yeah.
It was all the
of them.
colors.
Who
You
didn't
was
fucking
mad.
love Jabots back then? It was
Right.
great. You know what I mean? That's when you could wear your clothes baggy and everything was love. You can't wear fucking Jabots now.
No.
Unless they come out with some new
I don't
shit.
think do they still make Jabots?
No. They should. They should come out with a new
If
line.
those same ones came out, would you rock?
From back in the
The
day?
same ones?
Negative.
No.
No?
They were baggy as shit.
They were
I
big.
mean, if they remade them to modernize them,
Like, what, fitted?
yeah.
Fitted Jabots? That don't sound right.
Depends
Yeah.
on how they make them.
Baggy shit is gonna come back in style eventually.
Yeah,
It has to.
eventually will.
Everything comes back around like
I don't
again.
think the baggy shit really went away. Some people just never gave that shit up.
It looks weird.
And how like
You look messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on, son.
Hey, homeless guy, here's $1. Like, I drive him.
Yeah, your clothes don't gotta be super tight, but you can't have no super baggy. Like I remember wearing my shit used to be enormous.
yeah.
Everybody had the baggy shirt.
Oh,
What was your baggiest shirt ever?
3X.
3X?
Free
Yeah,
size.
3X. 3X?
Free
With,
size.
with the jersey?
Jerseys were about 3X.
You were just.
But the tees, you remember the tees that went down to the fucking floor?
I never
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah, I
That was
did
just too much.
You did that?
You got a dress.
Kid, that's a dress.
Yeah.
Andre
Why?
3000 said it was a nightgown.
That was a thing for like a summer.
Where you going?
You wore them long ass shits.
You on hot? Damn.
Call them the parachutes.
No, nigga.
God damn.
You sneezed, them shits went up.
Yeah. Yo, I remember when fucking Dipset was lit. Everybody was wearing them long T-shirts, the pink ones. It was like everything was pink at that time.
Everything was mad accessories. Fucking headband, armband,
I did that.
wristband.
I did that. I definitely did it.
What?
Looking
The
like
Pink
fuck?
shit too,
fucking
but that's 'cause
Nelly.
I had the white, pink, and gray Jabal. I mean not Jabal, the Bo Jacksons
Yeah.
Ooh.
with
My
the
dad was
white,
like,
with the
where
blue
the
and gray
fuck
striped
are you
Jabals
going?
Oh
and
man.
a pink tee. Man, get the fuck out of here.
My dad was like, where the fuck are you going? Are you going to be a referee? What the fuck is going on in this? Why do you have so much sweatbands? I had a headband,
Me too.
armband,
Armband.
wristband,
Wristband.
knee band.
Knee bands.
You had the knee bands.
Sheesh.
I ain't played ball in 10 years. Got no mad athletic gear for no fucking reason.
Still about that.
To go.
Still not about to hit the court.
Still not about to hit the court.
Oh, you finna sit on that wall and just hold a girl back up for you. What the fuck are you going, my nigga?
Yo,
Nigga, you don't even sweat.
yo, niggas looked ridiculous back in the day, son. Like, yo, the shit that niggas wore.
That shit was.
Oh, man. But at the time, you couldn't say shit.
Oh, nigga.
At the time, you couldn't tell a nigga nothing.
Remember them see-through shoes?
See-through shoes.
You remember the see-through? You don't remember see-through shoes? The Sauconys? They were see-through.
They was
No.
Saucony, they were Chucks.
Yeah, they were see-through.
The plastic
The
shits?
plastic shits,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what y'all call them? The plastic?
Yeah, the
Oh, you
plastic
call them
shits.
see-throughs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I just call them the plastic shits. That's how I knew them.
And then it rained, and them niggas had them dirty ass socks and shit to fog up. God damn, my nigga, you got them dirty ass socks.
They smell disgusting, nigga.
You better hope it don't fucking rain. Like, nigga, you better get some fresh footies on. This nigga got some dirty ass socks with some see-through shoes. You be ashamed of yourself.
Oh my God.
Your mama don't believe in bleach.
No.
Everybody say, your mama don't believe in God. I ain't about to say that. Your mama don't believe in God, nigga.
No, nigga.
Yo.
Bleach your socks, nigga.
Yo.
was horrible.
I totally forgot about them shits.
Yeah, bruh. Them shits was, I was like, I couldn't pull the trigger on them. I could pull it on the Sauconys. I was cool with those.
I like the Sauconys.
But them see-through shoes, I just couldn't fuck with it.
I couldn't do them either.
I thought I was a broke down stripper.
Yeah, because
I just couldn't do
girls
it.
used to wear them jellies, them see-through shits.
Yeah, them
I
dirty
couldn't-
ass socks.
I couldn't do them. The dirty ass socks.
Them
I couldn't
sweaty ass
fucking do
feet.
them shits.
Them should be fogged up by noon.
How you fucking plastic fucking shoes?
I
It's
don't know, but
ridiculous,
shit,
man.
they just wear that shit.
Well, that's when back in the day, everything was like this, like a moment. Like there was a Nelly time when it was like
Yeah,
know
they had the
that
bandana.
Nelly era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You happen to get away with that shit.
Yeah, the Dipset era. So everything
like
was kind of
Dipset,
just
yeah.
determined like around
State
that
property.
shit.
State property had their own shit too.
That's true.
Ugh.
And there was this shit in Brooklyn when everybody used to wear these fucking jean suits and their hats used to all be like down here because of Hove.
Yeah.
Everybody's hats used to be like hella low and shit.
I'm like,
Like you
Jason,
couldn't even wear your hat. Niggas would just be walking by and shit.
niggas bumping into each other.
Hell
Excuse,
yeah,
me,
for
excuse me.
That's how it was. Your hat had to be low, and everybody was
Your
like
hat
trying to
wasn't
look like Jay
covering
Z.
your eyes, like,
Or your
you
hats were
know,
just extremely too fucking big, and that
Big
shit
as
went
shit.
over your nose.
Yeah.
Over here looking like that cartoon character. It was like, if I was only your bill, just to just big as fuck. Like I just, what the fuck we was on back in the day?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what fashion took us.
Jesus Christ.
It's calm. I don't know if it's calmed down or if it's changed or niggas. Are
No, I
just
can say it's
grown.
fucked
No,
up
I
because
mean,
Kanye West got
it's
these
a-
niggas looking like some runaway slaves out here.
I hate
It's-
his clothes.
It's
With some
a vicious
fucking-
cycle. 'Cause,
Terrible
I
dresser.
mean, the way we look at it now is the same way our parents used to look at us.
You said that was so confident.
Yeah.
He's a terrible dresser.
He is. He makes fucking Matrix clothes,
Yeah,
and I think Kanye is a terrible dresser.
I think he is. too.
Honestly, I don't think he cares about his fashion. I think he I
I
want to
think he's
design
trying to
clothes for
be-
everybody else.
I think he's trying to be so abstract from the norm that this shit just really looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like his clothes. I'm not even really. I like the old Yeezys. I like the shits that was popular the last few years. Are cool. The new shits, I'm not a fan of.
I don't
I'm not
know
a
what the
fan
new
of any
shit
of
look
them.
like, to tell you the truth.
They look like
I gave
weird.
I disconnected from keeping up with all them shits.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought.
I don't care. I rock the shit that I fucking like. I don't give a fuck about
Like, I
nothing.
disconnected a lot from the sneaker aspect.
Right, cause them shits, stars. Like you remember that whole rock band shit that everybody was on?
The rock
Mhm.
band.
Yeah, the rock band when every hip hop star was doing some kind of guitar
They
and that
had
shit.
the chain on the
chain.
jeans.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that Jim Jones shit. Jim
Yeah.
Jones did all of that. He started that whole rock
I
shit, the Vans, all of that shit. I gotta give Jim Jones all his props because that shit looked great on him. Didn't look great on every fucking body.
Right, and I never fucked with it, but niggas be walking
I
around
killed
with
a
a.
couple outfits with it.
I just couldn't do it. But yeah, you parted like a rock star. You might got some head that night.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, for real though.
Yeah, that shit.
Funny thing how women were attracted to that shit at the time. Like girls are like, "Oh, this nigga looks great with that shit on." Now you look back like,
That's for 2 years.
bitch,
This
you had
nigga-
low self-esteem because
Yeah,
that shit
that
was
shit-
terrible.
That shit was terrible.
That shit was terrible, son. But who couldn't say shit at the time?
What-
It was like the littest thing ever.
Well, the thing now is just these women are wearing more half tops, but their body is not built for a crop top. Not at all. Not at all.
No.
That shit look like a sausage that got cut in half and it's peeling out. I just be like, you ain't got no friends to be coming out like this, but they just be coming out like they just. I mean, listen, I love stretch marks. I love it all, but it's just certain things your body cannot wear. You can't wear that shit outside. You look like a bologna that got fried and it's just sticking out. It's just terrible. But they wear that shit out. Yeah, that shit is just, you be like, why would you wear that? And they walking around the mall like that shit is cute. It is.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
Yeah, it's fucking like terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, that's fashion, yo. Fashion goes through hella fucking stages, and if you're still rocking shit from 2003, my nigga, it's 2020. You gotta
What was
like
your
stop it.
favorite fashion era? Mine was the jerseys and Jordans.
Jerseys.
Jerseys and Jordans. Mine was probably fuck. Damn. Okay. This might have just been a New York thing, so I don't know. More of a Brooklyn thing, I would say. But we had this whole thing where it was wide leg pants and fucking wallabies. Like that was our thing. Wide leg pants, wallabies, and a button down shirt. And a hella you had to have a crease in your pants. Your pants ain't have no creases, my nigga. You might have got your ass whipped that day. You have to have an immaculate crease that led over the wallabies and then a button down. That era, I love that fucking era. I had so many fucking button downs, wide legs, and wallabies. Like, it was just my thing. That was probably my favorite era, and that was like 97, 98. That was like my favorite era. What about you?
I see my favorite because I just had it just makes sense to me. Throwback jerseys. I had a mean throwback collection. Like that shit was just tremendous.
I like the throwback era
had, like,
too. Though.
Barry Sanders, Ronnie Lott. Like I kill it with Jordans every time. That shit was just. I just love that shit.
Yeah, the throwback. I can't front. The throwback era was kind of lit. And it lasted a minute too.
Yeah, niggas was doing that shit for a while. It lasted
a minute. Everyone looked like fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, headband, sweatbands, knee bands, a fucking jersey,
just jerseys, like
and Jordans.
It just made sense to me.
It did. It was a dope era. I like that era too.
Yeah.
Well, ladies.
Era growing up.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you let us know what the fuck your favorite era was. You tell us what you liked. You like the 90s, you like the 80s, you like the early 2000s, you like now.
Freknik.
Tell us about your Freknik stories. We want to hear if he was busting it open and Freddie was touching the... Don't touch the pussy! God damn it! Oh, this nigga.
Here go another one.
The guy... Freddie, if you're...
next year.
Hell yeah. Freddie, if you're listening to this,
wash
fuck you.
your goddamn hands. You didn't wash it.
Stay away from a nigga named Freddie.
Freddie always stupid.
Stay away from Freddie. He behind Magic City right now.
Don't touch the pussy.
Huh? Oh.
Like, oh, shit. I didn't mean to do it. Nigga, yes, you did.
Freddie, that was the 20th time.
You see him sneaking, trying to touch him. Freddie, like,
oh, shit, huh?
Beard jump up all over. My bad.
My bad. I thought that's what we were doing.
It hypnotized me. I couldn't say no.
I was in a trance.
I was in the lights.
I was in a trance. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This has been Sonik Gemz. Yo, I don't even know how to end this off, so we're just gonna. It started off weird. It's gonna fucking end weird. I'm just gonna cut it off.
We're gonna make a t-shirt. You're gonna make a t-shirt. Freddie, don't touch the
Freddie, don't touch it. God damn it. Ah!
It's gonna be in the back.
Ah! Get this nigga out of here. Yo.
Freddie had the car. He paid for the hotel room. He paid for the motel stick. God damn it, Freddie.
God damn it, Freddie. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, another episode of the Sonik Gemz podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed the fuck out of this episode. My face is hurting. This nigga, like, I've laughed this whole fucking podcast. My head is hurting. We'll have some great new segments. 4 day with the new 10 questions for you guys. Flock will be with whatever he decides to do, Neff too, and
coming soon.
Next podcast, you already know. Hopefully we'll have some. Yeah, hopefully we'll be. I don't know what we're gonna be doing the next podcast. Hopefully something cool. We're gonna wait for Flock to pull the trigger on that. So if it doesn't happen, it's on him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sonik Gemz podcast.
I know, click.
Freddie, God damn it! And this episode will be called "Don't Touch the Pussy." Don't touch the pussy. That is what this episode will be called, ladies and gentlemen.
Some woman out there is like, the torture. That was that nigga name.
Yo,
I married Freddie.
I married that nigga.
I know.
Fucking Freddie.
Every time she go wash dishes, Freddie, stop touching my pussy.
Yo, Sonik Gemz podcast. We out, ladies and gentlemen. We are.